Hi Capricorn, welcome back and welcome to another reading. This will be a reading for January 2024 for those of you who have a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising. And if you don't have one of those placements, then like we always say, stick around. There may be something here for you, something that you can take from this that would be helpful. That's the hope, or that's the faith I have, rather, that there is something useful you can get from this. And if we've done that, then I've done my part. Well, enough rambling. If you'd like to support this channel, you may do so by liking the video, subscribing. You can watch an ad or two when it comes up, and the link to my PayPal is on the About page as well. All donations are appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm out of breath. Look at that. It was the best of times and it was the worst of times, eh? That's what it's giving. Now, whatever that means for you, whether that's about something that has already passed or it's about something that's of the now that you're very much dealing with, it's both good and bad, both satisfying and disconcerting. Or, there's a transition up ahead, going in one of those directions, really just depending on, there are a lot of contributing factors. Okay. Nothing would make you happier than to nail them. Maybe you're sexually attracted to this person. And if it's not that, they occupy your thoughts. They are a part of the makeup of those best times we were talking about. And I think that there's this it's a recognition, it's a concession of sorts. Someone is yielding here to a power or a force that's greater than their own. They're recognizing its importance. in the maintenance of like a general good vibe or a happy life, their involvement, their contribution. Huge emphasis here on contribution. How can you get them to give more? How can you get them to choose you? How can you convey that you've changed and that you feel differently? I'm gonna take all this in. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back to talk about your cards one more time. I've organized them in a way that makes sense to me in hopes that it'll help you follow along with what I'm seeing here. And we'll take it section by section. And we're gonna start up here with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, and I'll hold them closer. I'll start doing that so that you can see them better when we talk about them. So Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You're solid. All is quiet on the Western Front. There is an element of peace that you have in your life where your career is concerned. There's something here about the trajectory. You're on a very good path. It's one that has been lucrative in the past and will continue to be, God willing, because of the seeds that you've continuously been planting and been taking care of. So you're very much flourishing. And we love to see that. And we love to see that for you. I really love to see that for you as someone who, you know, you can really get a project off the ground. You can really get things going. And you deserve to be happy. You deserve to succeed. So next here we have the Sun card, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. And, you know, there's a lot going on here in these three cards, and I want to just slow it down a little bit because I don't want to speed through these and miss anything that was in my mind when I was looking at these. So the Sun card, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, there is a lot of, you know, it's going to sound a bit cliche, but I just mean in the form of sexual tension, but it also at the same time does have its modes of release. There are times when the pressure gets released where I'm not sure if that's through expression. I'm not sure if that's through someone, you know, flirting, or in a glance or a look or in an action, or through, like, you know, dating or whatever happens. You know, there is some relief that happens periodically, so it isn't just an itch that you never get the opportunity to scratch. And for some of you, that is what it is. You have to work for it with them. And You know how you feel about work. There is also an element to this of a kind of someone is being perceived as though they're selfish, and they're being perceived as selfish in the way that they go after the things they want, in the way that they, hold out or don't give or don't concede or aren't as available, aren't as cooperative, because they are in their own world and they're doing their own thing. They're very much in that energy of the self. And it's definitely a mode that you're prone to getting into as well. We can all do that. So there's understanding there, and then there's an element of respect. Like, I don't think that anyone is really tripping. So it's the kind of thing where, yeah, there's some selfishness, but game recognized game. And I hope you understand what I mean when I say that. Real recognize real. You get it. You get it. This is reminding me of the Aquarius reading in December. Now let's talk about this Emperor energy with the Emperor, the Two of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Page of Wands. This is so, I don't even know, man. Like, they're the best you've ever had. You're the best they've ever had. They're the best you've never had. And to interact with this person, to communicate with them, is electric. It is something that feels dangerous. It feels risky. It's exciting. And I think that's what this Death card and the Ace of Pentacles is about, is that it's that thing that's, it's good. It's gonna be good. That they're easy to be obsessed with. But it pays to be into them, if that makes any sense. It can just be their company. You enjoy being around them. Someone who's infectiously enthusiastic. You just click, you connect, you have great conversations. It's, it's funny, it's witty. Like, I'm getting banter here. So, yeah, you really like this person. There's someone who you respect, and you want them to know that you respect them. There's something here as well about you wanting them to know how you view them. Maybe because, how you view them is something that has changed over time or hasn't changed over time, whatever that means for you in your situation. Do you want them to see you in a different light, or know a different version of you, or do you just want them to know that you are a staple in their life, and that you're someone who can be relied on? You're someone who is trustworthy, and that you're someone who cares. So it will depend. Death becomes her. Maybe a funeral. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Moon. I think this is all water break. Okay. You're in your head a lot, and it's about maybe dreams you're having or thoughts that are on replay, outcomes that you're mocking up in your mind, thinking about how something will go if you do this, how something will go if you do that. And if you, let's say you're looking at this from a sign perspective, I think it's so much bigger than that. And because we all have every zodiac sign in somewhere, right? So it could really be anyone, but I think that if this message is for you, then you're gonna know who I'm talking about, and it'll make sense to who it's meant to make sense to. And we've talked a lot about what's going on here, but what may be helpful. So you know that there is, I don't even really want to call it an element of risk or fear with doing something, but it does feel, it takes courage. That's what it is. It takes courage. So it's something that's worth doing, that can be good, that is good. But you also have a lot on your emotional plate. And I think that you've got to you've got to stop letting your thoughts control you. You've got to stop letting your thoughts consume you. I think the cards want you to act more. They want you to be about it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but at least you can say that you've tried. I mean, you want it bad enough. So why torture yourself by not letting yourself have it, out of fear of how you'll be perceived by other people, or that you'll maybe, giving them the satisfaction or letting them win, which isn't even really what it's about. It's not a competition. If you want to be with someone or be around someone, then say that you want to be with them or be around them. And it doesn't always pan out, it doesn't always work out, but what's the point in holding that back? not saying that. All right. I hope you found this helpful. Sorry to tease you like that at the end, but we got to keep this somewhat PG. Till next time.